It's the 8th of March here at Oatley, and I just thought it was a good chance just to do a quick update on our season here, and also a little bit of talk about where we're going with restocking after 2 very dry years. We actually fully destocked Oatley here at the end of January. We hit some critical dates and we just decided to fully destock. But the property was left with quite good ground covers, and which was great. And on the 11th of February, we copped a really big storm here, which we had about 50 mils in about 30 minutes. So that was a pretty big downpour, but happy to say that we actually managed to keep most of that water on the farm here. So that started our season off. And then again this week we've had 44 mils of rain as well, just to keep things going, which has been very nice. Interestingly though, our rolling rainfall for this year is still only at 250 in a 600 mil rainfall area, so we're a long way off being out of this dry period that we've all been in for the last two or 3 years. But we've decided to restock. There's 218 weaner heifers here from a regular backgrounder. It's about 1200 DSE that have just arrived. And we've made the decision to start splitting some paddocks. So there's 47 paddocks for this mob, so there's 47 paddocks in the cell. And the paddocks that we can split with hot tapes we are, and that brings us up to 72 paddocks. Now the reason for us doing that is that it means that we can increase our recovery periods here if we need to. So we can either go on a day graze for most of the paddocks. We're working on about a 90-day recovery through the paddocks we actually have now. But us splitting our paddocks means that we can actually bring that up to 140 days if we decide to go to a 2-day graze in each paddock, 2-day graze average. But that's a decision that will be made on as we go through the season on how fast our grass is recovering. Obviously, if we get more rain, we'll put a few more stock on. But if the season starts to pull up again, we'll start moving slower. So that means that be longer times in those paddocks. But splitting the paddocks gives us those options. So I suppose the most important thing is that we are planning, we're monitoring, and we'll be replanning as the season goes through.